I have to say, people, this week's episode, I think this is the best episode of Boba Fett yet. Which is funny because I say that with this being an episode of The Mandalorian.
The only way to make the Book of Boba Fett better was to take Boba Fett out of it, where he doesn't appear even once.
The best episode of the Book of Boba Fett was without Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, the Double Toasted Live Tour is coming to an end with our final show in Dallas, Texas, February 18th at Viva's Lounge. I'm trying to get an after party spot for all you VIPs and super VIPs, so get your tickets now by going to x1entertainment.com, and I'll see you soon. All right, people. Continuing our journey.
Yes.
With good old Bobby Fett in his book.
A Boba Tea.
Yeah, y'all might have been reading the autobiography of Bobby Fett out there. We have for the past few weeks, and I believe right now we're on chapter 5.
You were all once captains under Jabba the Hutt.
I'm here to make a proposal that's mutually beneficial.
If you had spoken such insolence to Jabba, he'd have fed you to his menagerie.
Well, bitch, you ain't Jabba.
You ain't got a menagerie, so.
Yeah, you ain't got none but this empty-ass room with this IKEA furniture and this chick right here, so. Yeah, so as I said before, what's to keep us from killing your ass right now? Well, boredom for one. No, everybody's been having fun with this. I guess we're the minority here.
No, we're not.
Are we not?
We're not.
Okay, good, man. Because I know that people have been giving this good reviews and good ratings and whatnot.
Because I have not been seeing those good reviews.
Have you not been reading things? Yeah. Sort of what we. Okay,
yeah,
well, that's
it's kind of universal. People going like.
For the last 4 weeks, we're up to 5 right now. Start out kind of, I'm not going to say strong, but start out hopeful. Had some good moments here and there, this series right here, the Book of Boba Fett. But really, this thing has started to drag more and more. And last week wasn't so bad, chapter 4, but chapter 3, that was a bad episode. Right
yes,
there,
it was. Yeah, chapter 2 and chapter 4 were better than the others.
Yeah, and this week, I have to say, people, this week's episode, I think this is the best episode of Boba Fett yet. Which is funny because I say that with this being an episode of The Mandalorian.
The only way to make the Book of Boba Fett better was to take Boba Fett out of it, where he doesn't appear even once.
The best episode of the Book of Boba Fett was without Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Boy, The Mandalorian came in and hijacked this show, man.
It's almost like he said, "Okay, move out of the way. Let me show you what you should be doing."
Yeah, shit. He walked into this show just like right there. All right, you Bobby. All right, I got it from here, man. Me and Baby Yoda.
I know. And like you gonna mess this up where nobody's gonna want to see me when it's my turn to come back here.
I was like, it wasn't even the book of. It was the Mandalorian.
It was the Mandalorian. It was totally an episode of the Mandalorian.
I was like, God damn, man. And he knew he was taking over the show.
Yeah, and it's all the things we complained about. They all got addressed and fixed in this episode.
Yeah, everything.
Every single thing.
Every goddamn thing. And even the Mandalorian knew it because when he came in, he brought his own that personal pan flute player that he got.
That's right.
He came in at the beginning of the show with his own theme music, letting y'all know Bobby ain't here right now, old Boba. That is the Mandalorian show, baby. He brought his jazz flute player with him. He's like, shit.
I know, because first you see the silhouette and he walks through. You're like, oh shit! Now we talking. Now watch this. Now you're gonna see.
Because even then, when I saw it, because I saw that silhouette and I was like, oh, this mother Boba Fett. All right. And I'm like, oh shit, that flute. That jazz flute, yeah, man. That's my boy right there. Man, come on in here and say this goddamn show. Please. I like the way he even came in. The beginning, was like, hey, don't y'all worry, man.
I know.
Hey, we ain't with that Boba bullshit right now. My show, y'all.
Yeah, it's almost like, hey, you remember all that cool stuff I was doing? I'm going to bring some of that back. Or I'm going to remind you of it.
I'm talking about like Boba. I'm talking bad about Boba Fett, but I'm even happy for Boba Fett right now because Boba Fett ain't got shit. Because I love it that the Mandalorian. Now, if you've been keeping up with this episode, we've been talking about how Boba Fett ain't got shit. Like he's been talking about running things on Tatooine with his new criminal empire because he's a crime lord right now. He ain't done shit.
Yeah,
he ain't got nothing.
He's got one sidekick, 2 Gamorrean guards, and a bunch of teenagers on Vespas.
Man, this fool got. Because I said yes, please, Mandy. That's because Mandalorian. We person
Mando.
Mandy. That's what everybody call him. Mando. I call him Mandy.
Okay.
Yeah, Mandy. I said, come in here, man. Help your boy right now, because all this fool got is he got 2 pigs. Some goddamn fruit-flavored Power Rangers over here on Vespas and a bitch-ass Wookiee who we thought was going to be badass but ended up running like a hoe.
Yeah,
Please do something for him. And if you can't do it for him, do it for us. We need you, Mandy. We need you, baby. Yeah, man. And even I was worried. I was a little bit worried about this episode right here.
Because he's like, don't let this take the Mandalorian down.
No, because when it started out, man, the show opened up, and listen, I'm not trying to be picky here. Maybe other people didn't mind, but the show opened up, those damn dog masks that they got.
Yeah.
You know, I'm maybe it's because I was already just anticipating to not enjoy another episode, but those masks and that listen, the scene was cool, but those masks were bad.
They're not going anywhere. Looks to me like you're surrounded.
It's like, what? He can barely even talk
I know.
Through them flaps of rubber right there. I got you surrounded.
I'm eating most of this.
Yeah. It's nothing looking like an artichoke. Look like he got layers of lettuce on him.
Like it's disintegrating. Just go with it. It's alien. Nobody can.
I went with it, man. I didn't say nothing. But them flaps of rubber, I was like, that shit looks bad. That looks bad. I mean, that really, people, we buy Halloween costumes like this at the grocery store. You know, but I tell you, as soon as they got into the action, I was like, well, damn, man. That's what I'm talking about.
There's that feeling like, wait, you could have been doing this whole time?
Yeah, this is what I mean by the Mandalorian had to come in and save this show. This piece of action that we're about to see right here, this is what we've been asking for with this show and with the character of Boba Fett, since you such a badass and all that shit.
Yeah, all that holding back that's been happening and deaths off screen and just throwing people around, like, nope, just cut a dude in half.
He sliced that dog in half.
Didn't even have to do it.
It looked like that, you know, one of those, that magician's trick where they saw a woman in half. It looked like that shit gone wrong.
And he just did it because he was mad.
Yeah. He gave him a choice. He said, I told you could have come warm.
Yeah.
Could have come alive, but you know,
you had to throw your boys at me.
Here bullshit. And when I warned you, I told your boys too. I said, y'all can leave. I want this bitch right here. But it was funny. I'm glad his boys stayed. Before the fight went down, I like that one dude that attacked first, that dog man, that bit his ass like a dog.
Oh, yeah.
He even barked.
Yeah.
He's like, get this goddamn dog off me. Hey! Bad dog, bad dog. Get your ass off me. He barked. He's like, hey, get your dog off me, man. I tell you, yeah, your boy Mandy came in and hijacked the show. And here's the thing about it, man. When he came in, that just kind of proves everything that we were talking about before. Because I kept saying, the Mandalorian was already Boba Fett.
Yes. Yeah, that's the thing. You brought it up, and it was just like, you know what? Where y'all went wrong was not making the Mandalorian Boba Fett to begin with.
If you had, I know Oz was saying, like, I don't like this older character playing Boba Fett. I'm like, I don't have a problem with that. Just make him live up to the legend. And I'm sorry, but Mandalorian came in and took that legend. He was everything that, you know, I was like wondering, I said, when are they going to do with a Boba Fett show? Because the Mandalorian is doing everything that Boba Fett that I wanted Boba Fett to do.
If the Mandalorian did everything it does, but the character had been Boba Fett, then we get to the Book of Boba Fett, where it's just like, well, we saw what he did when he was younger,
Yeah.
This is where he ends up when he's older. You'd be like, well, okay, well, I've seen 2 seasons of him being the badass, so I get the legend now. And why he's at this point in his life where he's like, hey, I'm trying to leave all that behind.
You know what? That's a great way of putting that. Like we've seen him be a badass younger. Now we can see him like settling down a little bit, hanging out with Sam people. I'm sorry, that's racist. Tuscan Red.
yeah.
Yeah, you know, if that, yeah, we could have done, if they had done that, that would have been cool. But I'm sorry, maybe it's the Mandalorian met all my Boba Fett needs before this show came up. When Mandy came in and hijacked this show, it was funny because it really was this show. It was this show to the point where it was, they went into like whole Mandalorian history.
Oh, yeah.
Like it was his.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went the whole Mandalorian history, Terminator style.
Right.
I was like, you know what? I'm so happy to have it. Because at first I would have been like, God damn, they ripping off Terminator. But I was just so happy for him to be back. I was like, I'll take this.
I'll take it, yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy for this. Plus, it looked kind of cool.
Yeah, plus it was like, all right, well, here's a flashback I can get behind.
Yeah.
Because it's actually informing me on some things that happened before and that's going to come up. And it's not the whole episode. It's not lingering on it.
Yeah, exactly. You know, because it went deep into Mandalorian history. It went deep into Mandalorian culture with this. Showing that they are first of all, Mandalorians, they're possessive to the point of just being petty.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're religious zealots.
Like your boy Paz over here.
Hell yeah, he's petty. Plus, they're like, well, there's only 3 of us now. Yeah, okay. But he's got to go because I want that sword.
What are you, 2 years old?
Yeah.
Mine. The dark saber. So he had this dark saber, which this is a show, this is an episode that they do deep dives into like Star Wars history, like Clone Wars and all that kind of stuff. So
it normally would have bothered me, but we did go through a whole thing on him getting the dark saber.
Yeah.
So it does like, all right, you've already set up this and it's important. You're telling me some more about this.
Yeah. But that bitch over here, Paz, he was like, man, that's mine. And Mandalorian like, bitch, this is, you haven't had this for years. And by the way, your relatives lost this. I found this. It's not yours anymore. I got this fair and square. Well,
fair and square.
Well, let's fight me for it then. All right. Then when I got your ass in a chokehold on the ground, looking like a hoe, you don't say nothing. And they did. You know, that's another thing. This show, this episode, the pacing was so much better.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they were able to give you history. They were able to give you background. They did flashbacks.
Yeah.
But they were also able to balance it out with action and not have these long-ass lulls or these long-ass conversations like we've been having. That duel between the Mandalorian and his boy, which they were getting along so well before. I was like, what happened? Yeah. His fellow Mandalorian Paz, that duel was actually pretty cool. Speaking of helmets,
but
man.
you know what? It was a fight where you didn't know who was going to win.
No, I did not. Also, the Mandalorian, speaking of helmets, they are strict with those rules, man.
No shit. Why she even bring that up? Have you taken your helmet off? Hey, come on. Why you even asking me that?
Well, he was stupid. Why didn't you just lie?
Yeah, well.
Because he paused. You see him too.
Yeah. At the point when he went, it's like, it's done.
Okay, you just go and leave now.
Have you ever removed your helmet?
What do you mean by removed?
What you mean by helmet?
By creed?
I have.
Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
I beg you for your forgiveness.
He's like, come on.
I know.
Come on, man.
It was once. You can't tell me you never took yours off. Never, ever.
That's why he's like, I didn't know y'all meant forever. You know?
Well, geez, and no wonder there's only 3 of us.
How you gonna not take your helmet off? I mean,
Ever.
Like, how come they had a nappy beard growing out from under there? What you gonna do when your hair grows big and all that?
Yeah.
You know, come on. You know, if that's the case, you know, when they take those helmets off, it smells like shit. They probably got acne on.
Oh, of course. Oh, yeah, you definitely have acne.
Yeah. It's like, now that, I'm gonna tell you, that's a plot line that does not make sense to me. Like, do they have any rules, or is it like, can I at least take it off to shave? Because Pedro had that nice mustache under there, man, when he took his off. So he definitely lying about not taking his helmet off.
Well, when they talk shit about what's her name, Boca Raton or whatever it's called.
Oh, Rat Mouth.
Oh, her. Yeah, she's one of those other Mandalorians. They don't even count. But even she was like, "Wait, you never take your helmet off? You still with that bullshit right there?"
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to read the New Testament. Yeah. We don't do that no more.
Yeah, he one of them crazy evangelicals is what he is. I don't know how they do that. Man, if you can never take off your helmet, you can never take off that armor. That's uncomfortable as hell, man.
Yeah.
That's why. But that's why. That's why if you're a Mandalorian, I recommend you stay comfortable under that armor, under that helmet. Hey, go.
Now this one I saw coming.
You can. Hey, can you never take that helmet off? Can you never take that armor off? Well, you got to make sure that you are in comfort under there, and that's why I would tell. If old Mandy was here, I would tell him, go to Bombas over here. I know under that Mandalorian armor, he got on some Bombas drawers probably. Got on some Bombas socks. Probably got a nice T-shirt under there. Thing with Bombas is, and I want them to send me something, man. I'm gonna tell you right now, they have not, but I wish they would because it sounds and looks like the kind of clothes that I like. You know, even if I'm just lounging. Thing with Bombas over here is that they make soft, seamless, tagless clothes over here that have a nice, not only just a nice feel, but a luxury feel to them.
Ooh, luxury.
They're made from super soft materials like merino wool, Pima cotton. Well, they even got cashmere up in there.
Is that right?
Yeah. You know, if you're like one of those guys who likes to keep it simple but comfortable, look at all these nice shirts they have here. See, that's me, man.
I see.
I wear all this kind of stuff. Oh, look, they got them V-necks over there. You know I love those V-necks.
You do love the V-necks.
They also have, and this is men and women. So I'm going to show you guys the women over here. What about the ladies? You want to see how sexy and comfortable you look? Look at that right there.
Oh, yeah. Very comfortable.
Yeah, people. Socks, there's underwear, there's a shirt out there for everyone and for everything that you do. Comfy performance styles for every activity in your life. Winter is still here for some people. Go ahead and get yourself some nice long sleeves, a layered clothing, and when summer rolls around, hey, get yourself a nice t-shirt. Yeah, folks, I really am looking forward to getting some from them, man. And did you know that the socks and the underwear and the t-shirts are the most requested clothing items at homeless shelters, man? Mm-hmm. And that's why Bombas. So if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for somebody else. Support Bombas because they donate a lot to the homeless. So here's what I'm going to do for you. I want you to go over to bombas.com/toasted and get 20% off any purchase there. Once again, I want to thank Bombas for supporting this segment of the show, and I want to thank you for your support. I am looking forward to getting something from them. When I do, I'm going to be wearing that stuff on the air, and I'll tell you how comfortable it is. But right now, let's just support them doing a good thing. All right. Let's see what else we got here. You know what I liked about this episode? I liked that we finally get into some different locations. I said, if we go in that goddamn bar, that club one more time.
I know.
I'm going to lose it like that Wookiee.
That like we talked about things that we wanted for Boba Fett to do, a different location.
I really love that ring station.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, I love that, man. I love that. Thank God we are somewhere else.
Yes.
For a change.
Oh, the galaxy is bigger than just Tatooine. Okay, cool.
Yeah, even though we end up going back in that dirt later on.
All roads lead back to Tatooine and Mos Eisley.
I was not crazy about catching a flight back to Tatooine. Now, the show was not perfect. I mean, this episode was not perfect for me. It is my favorite episode so far.
Well, we got to spend way too much time with our least favorite character.
Oh, Jesus, man. Well, I'm going to get into her in a little bit. I was like, why?
I know, because it's like, everything was going so perfectly.
We were having a good time. Why are we doing this? People. So, you know me, I don't like when things are too on the nose. A diner, you know.
Yeah.
Even the butcher shop they had at the beginning. I was like, all right, you know. And right here, like space traveler. Well, wouldn't you know it? It's just like traveling Southwest for us. You even got little kids looking at you, kicking your seat. You looking at?
Where's your mom?
Yeah, you need to get your kid. I will tell you this. I didn't like the whole airport, you know, feeling like a real airline for, you know, like feeling like our airports.
Oh, I was okay with it.
I'm not gonna harp on it.
I mean, just some things I go like, okay, this would be universal the way travel is.
Yeah.
Now stuff like a 50s diner or speeder bikes that look like actual motorcycles or mopeds.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, you guys, do better.
I did like that little kid though. That
Yeah,
little Greedo.
sure.
She
Little Greedo.
Baby Yoda, little Greedo. Let's get a show going. That little Greedo girl was cute. Get your ass over here. Quit messing with people. Leave people alone.
Leave that man alone.
leave that Mandalorian alone. I did. That was really cool because it felt real.
Yeah.
And even though I might not like the whole airport thing completely, I did relate to it. It made me laugh when he made him pull that robot working there, made him pull his weapons out.
I know. Okay, I know everything I put in here.
He told me like, hey, don't around. I know everything that's in. But then that is me. Every time we go do a show, and I got to check all my stuff. And that used to be me until I got that TSA, baby, TSA pass or whatever it's called.
Pre-check,
TSA pre-check. He should have got TSA pre-check, man.
If you wish to discuss this with my supervisor, I will gladly book you.
Like, all right,
God damn it. I missed my flight. Happy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but that, man, I was like, why when this part came out, I was like, what the she doing here?
I know. Why are we back here with her?
Why are we back here? Pally, played by Amy Sedaris, man.
I was like, well, okay, she's been around and, you know, a little bit, but it wasn't a little bit.
No, it was not a little bit, man. And this is my least favorite part. Still my least favorite part of this show right here is her character. And I'm not trying to talk bad about Amy Sedaris, but I just don't like that character. I thought it was funny, though, that she admitted that, she's down with the Jawas. She get a little freaky.
Yeah.
She get a little freaky with them Jawas out there.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear when them little Jawas heard it? He tried to too. She's like, I dated Jawa. He's like, oh yeah.
Don't worry about the shape and size. Just get the parts you want, the specs you need, and I'm gonna make it work. All right? I dated a Jawa. That's okay. I'm working on me right now. Just go find the parts.
You bitch. Yeah. By the way, if she dates if she's down to date or have sex with a Jawa, she's easy. She'll anybody.
Yeah.
If you want to hit that, you can. Because Jawas, I started looking up pictures. I've done this before. I've always tried to see what like the Tuscans look like under there.
Under the robes.
Yeah, and what Jawas look like, and them Jawas look crazy, man.
Oh Jesus!
I was like, oh Jesus.
Oh.
At least that's what one person did. So I don't know if they look like that.
That looks like a beaver mixed with a man.
It did start to feel like filler after a while.
That was the thing. It felt like filler, especially with her just constantly talking, like can't have a quiet moment. Because actually, them building the spaceship, I thought was cool, or like that, the ship that he gets. It's like, okay, it's good to see it and actually go through the steps of what it takes to do something like this, to restore a vehicle. I was kind of like, I'm okay with this. This could be a great Zen moment if she could just shut the up.
Forget because they were just nerding out.
Mm-hmm.
The dialogue was getting to them. The dialogue was just nerding out too much, man. It's like looking at nerdy ass Fast and Furious, like they do in the car, because they just kept talking, wouldn't shut the. And it's just kind of like we don't have to get this deep with this, man. It's not. This shit ain't real. And I appreciate y'all trying to put those details in there, but it just sounded like a bunch of gobbledygook, nerdy ass gobbledygook.
Trust me, the last thing you want strangling your thrust capacitor is a vapor manifold. I fabricated.
Okay, shut the.
Right, we get it. We get it.
I don't want to hear that shit. Goddamn. And this went on long with. It went on long. Filler with that. I think this episode had good balance of fan service because it was. They definitely did put things in there, Easter eggs, references to Star Wars fans of all generations.
Sure. I mean, flying back through Beggar's Canyon, which we got to see from the prequels and all, and and even a throwback to like the cops that he ran into on that other episode.
Yeah, that was fun. That was.
But the thing is, we endured all that, but it was pretty cool once he got the ship going, and just seeing how it being able to jump to hyperspace without a big preamble and all. I was like,
oh yeah,
this is actually kind of cool. So like somebody rebuilding a hot rod and taking it out.
I hate the prequels, y'all know that, and I told you that. But it was kind of cool that they were able to put a reference in there. Because the pod racing was one of my one of my least favorite parts of Star Wars, the prequels. But that Naboo N1 starfighter or whatever, that's what that was. I think that was featured in the pod race, right? Yeah. No, that was cool, man. Also, I like that they're starting to feature some things from the games, which they've done already. But have you played Jedi Fallen Order?
Yes.
So did you recognize the BD droid that was in there?
No.
The little BD droid. Martin, like, I ain't nerd like you. So I was like, oh shit, it's a BD droid.
Yeah.
And he's got to take a piss.
He sure does.
Yeah, I actually I like that, man. That's from Jedi Fallen Order, man, which they're making a sequel to.
Good. I love that game.
No, that's a great game, man. I had to laugh at you. I had to laugh at your boy when you talking about those cops that pulled him over. It was like an episode of Cops almost.
Was I doing something wrong, officer?
You're not allowed to fly that fast next to a commercial ship.
You're also operating without a beacon. I'm gonna need you to run one for us.
Looking at those old Rebel outfits, I still love those, man. But the part that had me laughing. Let me see here. The part that had me laughing when he didn't know what to say. When they like, hey, let's see some identification. Yo. And he was like, God damn it. That's the guy that was the guy that saved him from the giant spider.
Yes.
Yeah, he spat on her ass. It ain't even bothered. He said,
that's enough of this.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. I tried to be nice, though. Another thing that they're doing here, man, then I doubt they show him in Boba Fett, but I knew they weren't going to let his ass go.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Grogu or Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
They said, yeah, he will be back.
Oh, yeah.
We still got toys to sell.
Yeah, like
cookies.
I'm making something special for him. I get some armor. And like, well, he's not even with you no more. Yeah, well, he will.
He will be. Yeah, he had me laughing looking at that little that little Baby Yoda handkerchief. It's like, damn, you bitch, you old softy.
Yo, you can't talk. You got Pixie on your left.
I ain't no Mandalorian, no.
You ain't no. Okay.
My baby. There's a little funny something here, man. I didn't know this, but it had to be brought to my attention, because I thought, man, that line. Let me see here. No, I thought that line is weird. I said they put a lot of attention, emphasis on that line right there. Let me see here. So it was this line here, and I'm gonna tell you, I might be a little nerdy with Star Wars, but I ain't that goddamn nerdy. Even though I'd seen this episode before of a certain show. So did this seem weird to you, in the way they put a lot of emphasis on this this piece of dialogue?
Well, how was it?
Wizard.
Like Martin looked at me like, what? Wizard. So Porno Chris told me this. So of course. One goddamn nerd to another. There's an episode of Robot Chicken. This was directed by Bryce Dallas Howard, this episode.
Right.
So there's an episode of Robot Chicken apparently, and she loves Robot Chicken, and she took I still don't understand the connection, but apparently it's a reference to a joke from Robot Chicken.
Okay.
And now, young Skywalker, how come no one says wizard anymore?
So, one of these little weird ass references that he's like, why?
All right. Okay. All right, you and Sherlock Holmes can figure all this shit out.
You and nerd ass Holmes. I don't know what you say. Shake your head like, God damn it, nobody. I didn't need to know this shit. Cut this off. Damn it. Yeah, man. But I did enjoy this episode. It's my favorite one, man.
Yeah, no, it's the best episode.
Yeah, it's not even a Boba Fett show anymore.
No, I mean, not only is the best episode, doesn't have Boba Fett in it at all, but also, once again, I ain't trying to be a hater, but I can't help but point out that the best episodes are not directed by Robert Rodriguez.
I liked the first episode. I was watching it and I did not know he directed until a character did one thing, and I said, "Oh, this is a Robert Rodriguez episode." Okay. He already filmed it this one. He's done it in some of his other movies too, where Boba Fett the camera's on the ground and Boba Fett is hitting something, and I was like, "That's a Robert Rodriguez shot." Okay. I said, "That's." I liked the first episode. Now, I thought it was just kind of all right. Well, the second was much better. The second one, but that third episode, which was his. Yeah. So I don't know, man. So I'm just watching this, I'm not actually looking forward to like the end or anything. I'm just watching it week by week and just seeing what happens.
I know, because we're enjoying this episode, and then Finnick shows up and says like, "Hey, Boba Fett needs your help." "Oh, I'll be there." "Oh shit, we got to go back to that." Yeah. But it was good. It was fun while it lasted.
I can't make a Goku call. Yeah, so Oh yeah,
and man, maybe he'll bring it all together once we get the two of them back together again.
Yeah, maybe so too. Well, I don't think he's gonna pop up in this series. I think there's gonna be another Mandalorian series or season.
Oh, I don't mean Grogu.
Grogu. Who you talking about?
I'm talking about just the Mandalorian and Boba Fett being together. For the final.
Yes. Don't please, Mandy, don't go nowhere. Please.
Somebody's got to do the fighting.
Yeah. Can you just stick around for, man, it's just 2 more episodes. You ain't got nothing to do. Hey, Grogu can wait. Yogurt, whatever. Yeah, he can wait, man. We need you right now. Just 2 episodes, man. That's all we asking for. Hey, everyone, support our Patreon, which helps us to continue bringing you our live streams, videos, and podcasts while bringing you new content such as exclusive live streams and animated shorts.